Alright guys, what's up everybody? We got another chess game over here, and let's just hop right on into it. This one's still going to be live. I'm thinking a lot on switching to post-narration instead. What is he doing? I have no idea what he's doing. And I think a lot of it comes in the fact that most of the opening moves, they're kind of, the same thing for a systematic reason. There's not a whole lot of thought process going on with them, and the end game I'm not exactly very good at, so I like to not have anything quality to say at those moments, I suppose. But anyway, I'm just going to keep trying to go with my Ponziani game, because that's just an opening I really like a lot. What is he... I guess now he wants to fianchetto over there, but whatever. This dude's just moving random pawns. Generally in the opening, you want to limit the number of pawn movements that you have. So now I got a few options. I could push this pawn up here and really block off his black bishop and his horse from ever being effective whatsoever. Or I can just continue to push up here, chase this horse away, and I honestly don't know what I would rather prefer at this moment. That's kind of tough, because both moves are really good and for me and really bad for him, since he's just giving me total control. I don't want to overextend, though. What would I rather do? Where can his horse even go? It could go there, but then it's just going to get stuck and die. It can go over here and do nothing. I can chase it away to so many good spots. I suppose it could go there and just sort of get in the way of everything, but... Although I love the thought of blocking off his bishop on e5, blocks off his horse, totally crushes his development. Screw it, let's do it. It's not what I want to do, but screw it, we'll do it. It's probably not the right play, it's probably not what I should be doing, but it's what I'm going to do, so whatever. We'll just see how it wants to respond. I mean, as long as bad moves like freaking a6 are their opening moves for the whole game, then I'll be okay, I would think. I shouldn't be too bad off at that point. If I can limit her, I'm assuming it's her, I guess I probably should say him. Is this the first opponent I've had from America? Maybe. I think so, actually. Or no, Timbo Smith was American. But if I can keep limiting their space and stopping what they want to do, both my bishops are open for development. My horse only has one option for the moment, but usually this pawn on c3, which blocks it off, usually ends up capturing something over here. And if not, the horse is totally fine taking 2 turns to come out into the center. Queen is obviously really open. I like putting queen out here to b3 a lot as well. So we shall see. I totally have the time and space. And another reason that live narration isn't always the best is because when they sit here and do nothing, when I'm kind of just waiting, there's nothing to say. So like honestly, I've got my iPod sitting on to give me something a little bit to listen to. But that's all there is for now. I suppose I should really be using this time to see what it is exactly they're gonna do. I mean, I would like at some point to still attack his horse, but then I overextend these 2 center pawns too much, and he's got other places to go at that point. I mean, I'm certainly blocking off all of his best squares, but whatever, we'll see. I'm literally sitting here waiting. I mean, come on. I mean, I suppose a good natural move would just be to come up here, free up your other horse. There we go, look at that! See? I called your move in like 3 seconds, man. I mean, Christ. So, let's see here. A few options. I could come up here and attack his queen, which will probably just give... Let's see. If I come up here with the bishop, attack the queen, he'll probably just put his horse over here. I suppose he could move his bishop down. Even if I trade bishops, I have no idea. Because I can't defend this pawn if I attack it up in this area. It would be great if I could get a horse in there eventually, but you know what, let's just do it. Let's just do it. Let's make a move, see what happens, see if I can't keep just dominating them. If I'm going to be up in space and we just take away most of these pieces, I should be able to use my spatial advantage. So, okay, so they're going to go there. And Yeah, best option is definitely going to be using the pawn. Screwing up her king side totally. Now I don't really want to take there because that's going to allow the horse some free development. But I don't have any other support over here either, so that definitely was not. Let's see here. I could come out with no, because take. That'd be a very awkward game if I wanted to play it that way. If I come over here with my queen, and she wants to take. If she does, I could take with the horse. But then I would have to leave my queen here the whole freaking game. I don't know if I want to do that or not. I feel like normally I like keeping my pieces for a lot longer. In this game, apparently I felt like trading stuff all over the place, which is not at all how I wanted to go about things. But at this point, I certainly have to either move the bishop or defend it with the queen, I think. And moving it would be a waste of my time, giving her an advantage and me totally screwing up over here. So I'm gonna have to just defend it as just commit and go with the bad moves that I was doing. So I certainly don't think, I don't know, whatever. Okay, so she's just gonna ignore it, which probably is fine. Gonna Fian Shadow over there. So I need to start taking some action on these dudes. Let's see here. I need to find ways to start attacking some of these weaker pieces. Go up here, take. I can still defend my bishop. No, I want to make sure I can castle first before I do anything drastic, because I always have a bad habit of not castling it in time. So this time I'm just going to make sure that I castle first, and then I'll start doing random stuff, and we'll go from there. Yeah, because I keep saying she, I don't know why. I guess that having an E to start a name, lowercase, it makes it look more feminine, I suppose. I don't know. But at this point, they are going to have to castle queenside, which isn't even all that wonderful anyway. I'm certainly going to want to keep my white bishop, just in case I can come after the weakened queenside at this point. Horse is going to have to get up in here somewhere. Yeah, unfortunately, it looks like just the way that they moved their pawns, I'm not going to be able to trade this C pawn off anywhere, so horse is going to have to get up in here late. But I think I should be fine. So I'm thinking, let's see, if I push this guy, let's say they take, I can take with queen, which is going to pin the horse for a moment. Still defend my bishop over here. Just give me lots of really good play all over the place. Oh, it would allow me to bring my horse. No, because if I go my horse here, then the bishop becomes free, and I don't want that. I'd have to find. Oh, horse could go down here to put pressure on this one, force it to take. I could take. I don't know. There's going to be lots of stuff. Yeah, see, just another case where live isn't as beneficial. Respond to some zap messages off screen, or at least off screen for you guys. God, she still hasn't moved? I mean, come on. Alright, now I totally got all sidetracked, responding to some messages, and with them still not moving, me playing a very unorthodox game. I guess in a way that's one reason I like the Ponziani a lot. Even though it's supposedly easy for black to get an even game out there and maybe even take an advantage, because it's a little unorthodox and people are going to respond in numerous amount of different ways to it because it's not shown as much. You can usually use it almost every game and play a lot of different games as opposed to going through the same cookie cutter stuff. So it is really good in that sense. I suppose this is what it's like when other people play me normally, huh? As her time just ticks down with nothing. I'm normally the one down on time. Interesting. So who knows, maybe if I just keep moving quick and keep attacking stuff, she can get... See, I said she again. She can, just keep having to think and run low on that time. Okay, so she really took that long to fianchetto a bishop. Okay, so, but now that it is there, it's going to make this pawn push a little bit more difficult. I suppose I could support it first, but I'm just going to castle straight up, make sure I'm safe, and I can play from here. So now it's just offense time. Time to go. The queen comes out. Very interesting. Oh, yeah, yep, gonna castle. Okay. So I need to figure out ways now for me to attack her, his, their kingside. So let's see. I can bring my horse over here after I remove this bishop, but I'm gonna have... If I do... Well, now that this thing's fianchetto there, push, take, take... The horse essentially gets a free play with discuss... Well, no, not quite, because the bishop is totally unguarded at the moment. Until after the castle. My horse is kind of in my own way in that regard. I think I'm still okay, though. I think I'm okay. And now that I am castled on the king side, I can be a lot more suicidal with these 4 queenside pawns. I like to just keep throwing them out there and, you know, create space and take some material of any kind. Okay, so there's a straight move up at that point. If I take the horse, she can't take back, so that's bad. Obviously now this pawn isn't doing as hot, but I'm just going to grab this horse for free, essentially, or at least it's free for the moment. If the bishop takes, I take the queen and I win the game, so I will jump into that. She can take the bishop, and that's fine. Attacking my queen, and then I need to find some way to either attack that queen back or do something else. Let's see here. What's going to be my best method of destruction? Let's see, if I push my pawn, let's say they take my queen, I take their queen. I still lose the pawn and I have no way to reclaim... Oh no, my horse is over here to reclaim that, so... And that could really mess her up more, I think. If I push up there to counterattack... No, she probably would just take. I could go over here with my horse... Ugh, no. I think I have to move this guy, unfortunately. I don't particularly want to, but... I suppose it will free up... Push. I'm just going to lose this pawn over here. What am I going to do? If I take this pawn, I attack the queen. I probably just lose the... No, I just lose the freaking horse instantly, and I don't do anything about it. I could push this little guy. Yeah, if I push there, maybe that's the play of the day. Because I attack the bishop, I force it away somewhere else. I don't know. I do not know. Yeah, I'll at least be able to force it away somewhere, and then I can defend my other pawn. So screw it. I don't know. At this point, I have no idea. This has been a very awkward game with me having absolutely no idea what I'm doing. I haven't been playing chess as much lately as I have been, so I'm a little bit more on the rusty side. Alright, so now I either want to defend here, or I want to take here. If I take, queen just comes down, and that's not the most beneficial thing in the world. So I think I want to defend. That'll give me a space for my knight to go as well. Now that I've weakened my black diagonal, I do need to either work on moving my king over to here, or at the very least getting rid of these dark guys. Okay, so let's see here. If I swing my horse... okay, this would be a perfect spot to get my horse on f7 if I can, but her queen is there for the moment. I could swing it over to c6, attacking two major pieces, which would force a trade. Okay, no, trade. Okay, that would not be good, so I don't want to go there. But I do need to target this square hardcore now with my horse, so I need to find a way to support that. Let's see here. I don't think I have any quick means to do that with, though. So it's probably going to be best if I either take this turn to move my king now, or just develop my horse while I have a chance, just to get some extra firepower out here. Yeah, I'll just go a simple development move, get my horse out here, and see if I can, once I get more pieces out in the fray, if I can find a way to attack this square much more viciously. Okay, so they're coming after my horse, which is gonna vastly limit... Okay, so now if I go here, take, I can't be taken back immediately, which is cool. Obviously I'm not gonna be able to get that chance to go up there now. I have no immediate way to attack the queen, it doesn't look like. I can't support the bishop over here unless I sack a pawn, but who knows how that works. So this will just be a nice little outpost, and then it'll get me a pawn right up in its grill, that's for sure. And I can just defend that with my bishop all day long. So I think I'm just going to have to go with that, which will definitely hamper the king towards the endgame, get me 2 moves away from being queened. And I'll just have to support that with a bishop over here. So, which I couldn't do before. Like, I was thinking on that before, as you guys remember, but taking with this pawn would reveal the rook to my queen, so that's why I couldn't do it at the time. But it's a little bit easier now, so I just need to find something else to do. I don't have anything else to do at this point. The game is tied as far as material is concerned, but I have fizzled out. I'm sure at some point she's going to want to take this pawn out of my equation. Let's see, where does this horse want to go? It wants to go there, it's guarded. It might want to go there. Or, sorry, whoa, it can't go. Okay. It could attack me from there, although I could just take it with a bishop, double its pawns if I really wanted to. I need a good spot for my other rook to go, because I don't have one right now. I suppose I can just bring... I have absolutely no idea. I have no idea. I'm totally at a loss for moves to make at this point in time. Let's see, oh, holy crap, how did this time happen? How did that happen? Alright, it's just move time. The game is even, so this pawn's going to be an advantage to me, so I got to figure out a way to clean up the board and try and use him. So, okay, so now I need to, okay, if I move this guy, if I move you to here, I mean, obviously I would prefer it to be here, but I don't want to block off the defense on here at the moment. Then that pawn can't take, else I take his queen. So I'll pin it in that regard. So I'll head up over to here, just to give me some attack on this guy. It'd be great if they just want to take. They're probably going to end up taking with the bishop, but I can only do so much at one time. Queen's going to have to swing around to somewhere. Okay, that was interesting. The knight comes down. Knight's attacking here. The bishop was defending that square. I could defend it with my own pawn. I can't, figures, I can't quite do that. I could defend it with another pawn, but then I'm really weakening my queen. I can pop up here and attack his queen immediately, which is cool. I do have to worry about if that bishop comes there and attacks my queen. I don't know what I do. Oh, actually, yeah, the horse then is defending down this pawn over here as well from here. So I attack the queen and I can defend my pawn. Huh. I wish I knew better what I was doing. God, 20 minutes already. I feel like we haven't done anything. Okay, so now, let's see here. If I come over here... Takes with horse, takes... Ugh, it makes it... I don't want to push these pawns because it makes me so... scarily undefensed, but... I do attack the queen. If I can find some way to attack the queen, he could take with horse. I take horse. It's 2 pawns for 1 horse, and all of my defense is gone. Queen's still attacked. I lose the queen. Ugh. So that's not actually a good option. It just looks decent. I can't go over here. I need to start making something happen. If I push this... I have no idea, man. I really have no idea. It would be great if I could remove this pin on me for the moment, though. I certainly need to do that. I need to remove this pin the bishop has on me. So I think at this point the best thing to do is to offer up a trade. Let's see if I can't work that out. And I'm really low on time. How the hell did that happen? I lost like 6 minutes and they lost nothing. Okay, so take with the pawn, and that gives me some options. What is it that exactly I want to take with myself? I'm going to have to go with the horse first? No. I just take the queen. Duh! Wow, I totally almost missed that. I take the queen. The queen's not defended. And that's probably going to force them to just forfeit. Yep, they just quit, I think. There we go. That's all it was. A free queen, ladies and gentlemen. So that was ugly on both accounts. I think both of us played a really bad game right there. And then it was just lots of attacking on both sides. And she didn't realize that her queen was not defended. So I think the advantage at this point certainly was her, which is ironic because that was a terrible start for her from her side. But I certainly didn't play very well myself either. So whatever, I didn't make the mistake, and sometimes that's all it is whoever makes the first mistake, especially a free queen. You always want to make sure when somebody moves a piece, how that changes what's being guarded and what's not, and where that piece can go as well. I moved my queen over here to attack hers, and I guess she just didn't realize that there was nothing on the queen. So that's going to do it for this vid. Thanks for watching, guys, and I'll catch you later. Peace.